Hello, and this is our Community Spotlight. With me today is Bryce Riggs from the Seneca County Chamber of Commerce. Hello.
Angie, how are you?
I am fabulous today, absolutely fabulous. And I'm so glad to be able to get to know you guys better there at the Chamber of Commerce.
We're happy to be on. So Friday, can't complain. It's no snow today, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I want to make sure that people understand is exactly what is a Chamber of Commerce. I have this conversation with people all the time. I'm like, you should join the chamber. And they go, what for? What do they do? So explain to them what you can do for people.
Yeah, so I always tell people really there's a 4-point approach to our Chamber of Commerce. When I came on board, so about 7 months in now, is how do you articulate the value of a chamber membership? So from our standpoint, there's 4 points why people join the chamber. One is education. So we do a lot of educational programming for our businesses and their employees, whether it be, recently the second round of PPP opened up, if it's a webinar regarding some of the loan forgiveness information. And there's also different things we do. For example, we have a power hour where we allow our members to provide professional development to other members. So for example, we just had a marketing event last week, about 63 attendees online through Zoom. And then next month we have one with Edward Jones talking about stocks. And then we have an event called Wisdom Wednesday. So really for us, it's more not professional development, but personal development. How do you give in organizations, sometimes they're small, mostly small businesses. So I may not have an HR department, may not bring in guest speakers, but how do you provide that, the opportunity for somebody to come in and provide some personal development to employees? And, for example, we did one towards the end of the year about, coming back into the workforce, coming back to the office, and how do you work through that? And we did one at the beginning of this year of, really the do's and don'ts of 2020, what to keep as we enter 2021 and what to leave back last year. So really an educational standpoint, it's big for us. The second point is relationships. So I tell people really the chamber helps serve as that connection, referral basis and connecting people together. So we usually do after 5 events, social networking events. Obviously has been tough during the pandemic. For us, we do a big golf outing every year. Last year was actually our largest one we've had in our history, which was exciting. We do a Casino Royale event. So really in different committees, for example, a Human Resources Association, and we help facilitate that. Safety Council, so how do you keep our employers and their employees safe are a few things we do in terms of relationships. And then the last 2 quickly are promotion. So really been big for us during the pandemic with social media. How do you promote our small businesses out? Social media usage is up, I think like 75% from pre-pandemic to where it is today. So a lot more folks on social media and how do you promote and make people aware of businesses. We just had a business open up this week in a new location and posted a little video tour for walking through our new salon. And right now I think we're at 17,000 views on the video, which is pretty exciting. And so really how to get the word out about businesses. Ribbon cuttings, we still do those and just do those safely in conjunction with our health department. But we had one yesterday. About 40 folks showed out to support a new small business owner. So it was really exciting and really celebrating our people who make that risk and make the investment into a small business. And then last is resources and savings. So that's all your how do you say help them save money, whether that be through a chamber insurance program you have, an energy program, workers' comp, those kind of things. So, but really, it's having conversations with businesses and saying, hey, we just had a business 30 minutes ago, and hey, we're looking for a dental hygienist, and so it's connecting them to a resource to help them, put an application online to allow folks to apply and get a dental hygienist. So really, I said we're your one-stop shop for really, a lot of small businesses just call us to figure out how we can help them, and there's so many opportunities, and it's just having that conversation and saying, hey, this is what we can do for you.
Yeah, and it's totally, you can totally you're able to start a small business, make it successful, and do what you need to do. But when you involve the chamber resources, then it just increases that so much more. And I love that chambers are designed to help not only promote the area, but to promote those businesses.
We have a partner organization called TSEP, the Tiffin Seneca Economic Partnership, and they help a lot of small businesses get into business.
Hmm.
And then once I think you cross that line of, okay, here you are, need the resources to get into business and to continue to grow. There's that, gap, right? So we work hand in hand with them to grow our small businesses to help get them open, and then from there we take it from there and really continue to assist them along the way. We still work together, whether it be webinars or other events. They're a strong partner of ours. So I think you know everything we can do to help the business community and make it a better business climate to do business here, we try to do.
Well, sometimes people come to your area just because they want to open a small business in your area. So I know that there's another side of what chambers do, and yours is included, and that is helping people understand what's going on in the community and how to visit.
So we're unique. Not every chamber of commerce in the state of Ohio is the Visitors Bureau standpoint of things. So really, it's promoting our community outwards to the public, and how do we get guests in here, and then also if they visit here, they find it a good community. Maybe they might do business here, or maybe open up business here. So we try to find unique ways to promote our tourism partners, whether that a lot of we work with our folks with is helping tell their story. And so it's meeting with them and saying, hey, for example, we have a 1920s bar in downtown Tiffin called the Renaissance of Tiffin. Cool experience. Well, we worked with him, for example, we found there was a gap and he didn't have any updated photography from the day he opened. So it's okay. It's hard to tell the story if you don't have the photos to show it. And so it might be working with them to do that. Or we have a farm outside of town. A woman really took a barn that had a lot of history and culture to it, and she brought it back to life. And it's helping her tell her story and getting that out to the region, getting that out to the rest of the state and surrounding states. So really, it's telling the story for our small businesses and our tourism partners. And we've done some unique things. We just hired a TikTok. I don't know if you're aware what that is, but we hired a TikTok influencer from the Cleveland area to come into town and to highlight our community. And it was kind of interesting and unique. And we ended up getting about 500,000 views off the video, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. But some of us call us crazy and saying, hey, that's kind of trendier, but for the young people. And we had about 500,000 people view it, and we had a lot of small businesses that really got some help from that video. And a lot of, for example, Madison Street Tavern here locally, they called and they told me that the guy ordered wings, and people were calling and saying, hey, we want the wings that he ordered. So they could directly tie it back to that video.
That's cool. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, we just joined TikTok as well. So,
So Shine's on TikTok?
yeah, we do. It's Shine FM Ohio.
All right, like that. So give them a follow because I'll have to go online. But yeah, I know I joke, but some people said, TikTok, Bryce, what's that? And I'm like, I have a TikTok account. So I, try to play it off like, yeah, it's what those kids do. So it was cool.
Well, this old lady's doing it too. um, so I guess I want to make sure that people that are listening understand that the chamber is for everybody. I mean, there is a place. So if you're new to town, or maybe you just have never explored your area, there's the visitors part of the whole thing, the Visitors Bureau, but also you have resources, you have businesses. So they might be looking for an electrician, and you have those businesses that are part of the chamber listed, correct?
Yeah. So I mean, really, that's a referral network, right? So I I always tell people the chamber network is only as strong as our members. And right now, we actually get the highest amount we've had in our history of our chamber, 375 members strong, which is really exciting for us. But really, for example, another small business just recently opened up, their business, and they said, I want to use as much chamber business as possible. So we have a directory page that were online, and every service they needed, they found within the chamber. And so we're trying our best to strengthen that and make people familiar within the chamber, outside of the chamber. And we also have a private pages for our members. And so they communicate within that network, and it's really, letting people know what we have here in Seneca County.
Yeah, fantastic. So tell me what your website is.
Yep. So it's tiffinchamber.com. And if they have questions as well, they can call us 419-447-4141. But tell people, give us a call. We're saying, we'll come meet with you and talk about what we do. And really, it's getting our message out to the people and so far it's worked for us. I've been now in this role for 7 months, and I always tell people, look, we do business with people that we know, which is helpful, right? People do business with people they know, and then two, our job is to be out there and be active. You don't see us if we're behind the computer all day, or we're not doing our jobs. We try to be, one with the community. This is my hometown, so I care about Tiffin and Seneca County as much as anyone else. So our job is to be active and serve the people.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Bryce, it was wonderful to hear what's going on over there in Seneca County, and look forward to getting a monthly update from you.
For sure. So we also do a weekly newsletter and a monthly newsletter. So we'll make sure, Angie, you're on the list. But obviously, appreciate China FM Ohio. Your owner, he's a Tiffin University alum. I don't have my degree up yet, but my degree just went up. I got my degree on Saturday from Tiffin University for my MBA. So I'm super excited to be both a student prince from Heidelberg as well as a student VA Dragon from Tiffin University. So
Yeah, fantastic.